everybody, this is a really cool video I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been hitting the books the last couple weeks, and I've been doing a lot of research on a plant that's called Purslane. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it. I'm sure a lot of you guys may have not. It's actually considered a weed. The United States is one of the only countries that does not cultivate this plant. Now, it's not native to the United States, even though it's found in every roadside ditch and in every crack and every sidewalk, pretty much across the whole country. It's otherwise known as Portulaca, and you can go to any nursery and even Walmart and get Portulaca flowers. And it's a type of cactus. Now, the reason why this is important is because it's an ancient heirloom. This plant has been cultivated by man for basically as long as we've been around. It's found across Africa, Europe, Eurasia, and even India. Now, it was brought over here to the United States in pre-Columbian times, which means that it was actually found its way here before Columbus did. So maybe that might mark different trade routes, different people actually coming here before Columbus did. So a lot of really cool stuff with this. Now I'm going to show you what Portulaca looks like, or Purslane. And this is actually Purslane right here. Now I've actually found this about 5-minute walk here from my house. It's actually growing in a ditch. It was actually growing right next to the lamb's quarters that I've done in some previous videos. I went to go check on the lamb's quarters. I said, hey, let me check for some Purslane. It was about 10 feet from it. And this is what it looks like. Now, I also bought 2 varieties of Portulaca, which is the cultivated version of Purslane. Now, in the United States, we don't cultivate it for food. We actually cultivate it for ornamental reasons, for flowers. It's drought tolerant, and it's basically a cactus. It's a succulent. Now, the leaves are a lot like aloe vera. If you have a cut or a burn, you can actually rub the leaves on the burn, and it has the same effects that aloe vera does. And not to mention, you can eat them. And it's got a really good taste to it. Really popular with Mediterranean dishes, Mediterranean salads, feta cheese and tomatoes with a little bit of Purslane chopped up in it, a little bit of Italian seasoning. That's one dish that I've found out about. You can actually put it in soups, and it actually thickens up the soup a little bit. Now, the flowers are totally edible as well. There's a couple little ants in there pollinating everything. And they've got lots and lots of nutrients in them, and pigments, and that's awesome. You want to put them on a couple salads and stuff, different colored flowers. And I also have a red variety too. With some red flowers. And just to show you guys, it does say red Purslane, or Purslane red, full sun. And a couple more things that's real interesting about it. It's been used for medicinal purposes in China for thousands of years. It treats diarrhea, hemorrhoids. What else does it treat? Intestinal problems, internal bleeding. There's a couple diseases that have to do with something in your mouth. It actually cures that. High blood pressure. It actually lowers your blood pressure. Now, it actually is one of the highest dense plants of omega-3 fatty acids. I think it's one of the only plants that has omega-3 fatty acids in it. The only other place to get that's like algae and fish and stuff. And so you can actually get omega-3 fatty acids from it, vitamin A, C, B, and E. It's a superfood. It's literally superfood, and it's growing in your ditch. It's growing next to your sidewalk. So Purslane, grow it on your porch. People won't even put it in your yard. People won't even know that it's edible. It looks so nice, and I actually tell people that you can eat it, and they think I'm crazy. I actually had one of my neighbors tell me I need to go see a psychiatrist, but hey, it's free food. It's better than going to the grocery store. So a lot of pollen on that one. So purslane, otherwise known as Portulaca oleracea or oleracea. Um, it's just like the dandelion. It made its way over from Eurasia. It followed mankind over here. The Europeans actually brought the dandelion. This actually came before the Pilgrims. The Europeans actually made it pre-Columbian times. So there's a lot of history about it. I totally recommend going online, doing some research. There's way more online than I can actually say in this video, but it's an ancient heirloom. It's a superfood. People have been eating this. It's been in their diet for thousands of years, so why stop now? There's a reason why Portulaca or purslane, quinoa, or otherwise known as goosefoot, amaranth, all the dandelion, all these things grow wild, and they're considered an invasive weed, but they're more nutritious than any food that you can buy at a grocery store. Half of them even produce grains. They have medicinal purposes, and they're drought tolerant. They're wild. They grow wild. They've followed us over here, so it's really, really interesting stuff. I've fell in love with these plants now. I'm actually gonna plant them all over my property up in North Carolina. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys hope it might have helped you guys, giving you a few ideas for new plants you can either grow on your porch or in your yard. Oh, and they make great hanging baskets. So if you want to hang them up, if you can get some from a nursery or something like that that's got the really big bright flowers, you can hang them up and actually have a nice hanging edible garden. So hope you guys like. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe and leave a comment below.